Look at
that. Gross. Banana. Like, with pinless clasp.
Y'all, look at this old hairdryer. How cool is that? Neat. And we have a Rolling Stone. Cute, cute, cute. Maybe. Old City. Look. Everybody needs brass armadillo. Just saying. There you go. Look at that.
Gross. Banana. Like, with pinless clasp.
How cute are these little brass and glass trees? These are really pretty. How cute that is. That mock Santa. And look at this, guys. Isn't that cute? So cute. Look at all of these guys. You ever seen that? So many vintage outfits in one place. Look at all this guy. You ever seen one spot with all that vintage clothing? Isn't that cool? Look at this vintage hair curler in its original box, guys. Isn't that crazy? Got this vintage Girl Scouts paper dolls. How cute is that? Look at this, guys. How cute is that? Nick, you need to get on this. Look at this gorgeous yearbook, guys. It's so pretty. It's absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous book. Love, love, love this. Look at that. A cute way to display your buttons. Oh, look at this. I don't think that canvas looks big enough. Just saying. Just saying, there's a great suitcase for Faye. And then I look up.
Going to Grandpa's.
Wow! This Curtis Jerry tricycle. Isn't that cool? And then it's funny. This gorgeous Florentine art, guys. It is huge. Super big. You ever seen one? Yeah, check out this guy I just found. Still in its original box. Look how cute it is. Made in Japan. It's in really good shape. Holy moly, guys, look how big. They would have so much fun with that. Mainly ripping off all the stickers. Oh my gosh. How fun is that? Oh, it's adorable. Because nothing screams children's shoe. And then, red satin rabbit fur. Someone done ripped off her hair, so she's not happy. And here we have the Fenton booth that never goes on sale. She just uses her booth to store all her Fenton. And there you have the little dog. But yeah, those beautiful Fenton that are so very dusty because it never sells. Because she never puts anything on sale. And prices are ridiculous. Well, hello everybody. It has been a minute since we have done a haul video. Life has been lifing. What can I say? I hope you enjoyed that footage of my daughter and I when we went to the Brass Armadillo here in Omaha, Nebraska. It's a huge antique mall, and I absolutely love going in there from time to time. So, what did I pick up? Well, it wasn't a huge haul, but I did find some cute little things, and I did find a few things that I am keeping for myself. But unless I tell you otherwise, anything that I show you is available for purchase. You can always email me at bayoubelleantiques@gmail.com or keep an eye on my Etsy, eBay, Mercari, and Vamp virtual antique marketplace, where I do live sales every Wednesday at 11 Central. So let's get into it, okay? Now, one thing I picked up, well, several, that for now I am keeping because I do have quite a bit of Italy themed items. So I have some decor in one of my bedrooms for that. I found this little Florentine easel. I was so pleasantly surprised to find this. So I am keeping this. This will be going into that bedroom of Italy decor that I have. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Glass trees. Do you know how hard these trees have been to find these days at a good price? I do have a collection of these little glass trees. So this one for now is going into my collection. Look, it has the white iridescent finish to it. And then the last item that I am keeping, and if you know, I have a collection of small flower frogs, and in particular, I have the animal ones. I do have a collection of the birds. I don't have this one, so I did snag this one. I have been having a hard time finding these. I love the Majolica finish on this one, so he is going to go into my collection. I'll have to show y'all that. I don't think I've shown it in a bit. Okay, so that is the last item from that trip that I am keeping. I also found this sweet little sewing box, and it's in a really, really good condition, and it still had its insert. How many times do you see them with their inserts still? So I did snag that one. And again, if you see anything in this haul that you're interested in, you can always email me at bayoubelleantiques@gmail.com. I also found these little vintage Hallmark Christmas coasters. I like to bundle these with some other, like the placemats, or sometimes I will put them in like a junk journaling type lot. So I did snag those. And look, guys, I found a vintage foldable measuring stick. This one's in amazing condition. So this one is a Lufkin. And what they do is they all fold out. I've seen people make Christmas stars with them, things of that nature, but I think this one's in the best condition that I've ever found. I also found this beautiful piece of fused glass, and it is signed. So I do need to research. I think it's N9. And that. And then I also grabbed this really beautiful amber beaded necklace. This is plastic. It's not glass, but look at the end caps on that. Look how pretty that is. It has your typical Japan box clasp. So it's you know, that celluloid, but I thought that would be really pretty in the fall. And y'all, I did this trip way before Christmas, but what can I say? I found these little Christmas napkin rings, these little vintage celluloid napkin rings. So there's a whole set of those. I did snag those. And then I found this super cute little apron. How pretty that fabric is. And it is in a really good shape. It has little pockets all at the bottom. So even if you're just like a crafter, you don't have to cook with them. If you're a crafter, you get to hold all your scissors and things. But it's in really good shape. It's already been starched. And y'all know I love my needlepoint. Look at this. Look how cute that piece is. So it would be great framed. So we got that. And then I also found this antique like feed sack quilted pillowcase. So you would just need to put your insert in there and do the little whip stitch. Here's the back of it, but it is so pretty, guys. Just really pretty, and it's very old. And then I also picked up this doily. Look at this one. Have you seen one done in the multicolor like that? I have not seen one like this before, so I did have to snag it. I mean, that took some time to switch out that thread, guys. And I also found this little punch needlepoint pillowcase. It's got the red velvet, and then you have the peacock. So good. So pretty. Love that. It's in really good condition. And I also found this gorgeous Belgium runner. Look how beautiful that is. I love finding these. And it still had its original tag on it. It's in amazing condition. I tend to hoard those when I find them, let's be honest. I'm just looking at the cat. The cat's laying in my paper. And then I found something. I've never seen these before, but take a look at this. So you have your cross stitch needlepoint, but look here. it's actually a calendar. So these are German. So this one's from 1980. But then you have all the, I don't know, little sayings or stuff that's on the back of each one. So it doesn't look like it's been used at all. I really thought that was so cool when I brought that up to the front. So, but not only that one, but there was another one. Same thing. How cool are those? Have y'all ever seen anything like that? And the last thing I picked up from the Brass Armadillo, and I meant to put this in Beth's box that I just sent her, and I couldn't find it. I should have known it was in this box, but look at this. It's this vintage advertisement, but the reason I grabbed it is because of the Black Americana reference. And I know Beth likes to collect that. So, alright. So, alrighty, like I was saying, I picked it up because my friend Beth loves to collect the Black Americana. So, I did pick that up because I thought that would be a cute little addition to her display. Now, before I leave, I have a few other items that I picked up a while back, back in August, last August, but somehow or another did not make it to one of my haul videos. So let's get into it. Let me unwrap the noisy one first. Alrighty, so I found, and I may offer this to my mom. I don't know, or I may hold on to it for a hot minute. I haven't really decided. I'm just going to tell you that up front. Look at this. This a double framed couple. And you can hang it. Isn't that cool? I have not seen one done like this before. I just love how that is done. So, this one isn't going to be available quite yet. I'll have to decide, because I'm always looking for these. These are impossible to find, guys. Absolutely impossible. And I got them for an absolute steal. I'm just saying. Then, y'all remember when I was at Beth's, her friend, had a bag of candy molds. Well, before I went to Beth's, I found these. Look, this one's a horse. And then you have the, it's a lamb. Okay, I almost said bunny, but it's not a bunny. And then I have a whole nother bag of them. So, look away, Beth. It's a chicken. It's a chicken. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. And we have a bunny. We have a duck. And we have a cat. Cheryl will probably want that one. We have another horse. We have a fish. We have a bunny. Or no, another sheep. And we have a chick. And we have a bunny. We have a nut. And we have a frog. Look at that. I don't know. Maybe Kelly and Michelle might want that frog. I might have to ask her. See if she likes that little frog. So, let's see. We put those away real quick. I need to sort through the molds, and any extras that I have, duplicates, I will bring to a sale. Then I also got this really cute little bracelet. There's a glass beads on it. Look how pretty those beads are. And it has the magnetic clasp on that. So, oh, and this one, I think you can see, it's like a little rose. I don't know how they do that. How they do that work. It's so teeny, tiny. Then I also got this little stretch bracelet. Really cute. I have that. And I do believe, yeah, I think those are glass beads as well. So, have that one. Then, I just love picking these up. Yeah, these are cold. Look at this. Look at these Austrian crystals in this beautiful stretch bracelet. And it's so pretty. The beads alone are worth way more than what I paid. I don't know if you guys have priced Austrian crystals lately, but they're kind of insane. So, then this was another one. So, I haven't decided if I'm going to sell the Austrian crystal bracelets or if they're going to get repurposed into a planned project. I have to decide. This one I may sell because it's a little more intricate, but it's another stretch. But look at the beads. Look how pretty that is. It is just beautiful. You know, I do have some Austrian crystal necklaces, so I might have to look first and see if it makes sense to pair any of those with them first. And then just like the blue, we have one in the red. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. I love finding Austrian crystal. And this was an antique mall in Lincoln. I don't know where she finds her jewelry, but she always has amazing pieces. So then this one is definitely coming to a sale. Look at this one. It's the amethyst, and it's your AB. And look, it's got the magnetic clasp, but not only was there the necklace, there's a little stretch bracelet, and also the earrings. So look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? So those will be coming to a sale. Yeah, those are good. Those are really good. They're all good. Let's be honest, they're all good. And then I also found this little spun sterling silver wired flower brooch. And this is an older piece because you can look at the clasp, how the clasp is done. It is absolutely stunning. And then I think, yeah, the last piece I got was this beautiful check glass necklace. Look how pretty that is. It is gorgeous. So yeah. And you got the fish hook closure And normally these are like Japan pieces. I don't know. I don't see a Japan mark on this one, so it could be older, but it's just stunning. So that is everything I found on this antique store trip. So let me know below, what was your favorite? What would you have picked up? What would you have left behind? So, and as always, like I said, you can always email me at bayoubellavantiques@gmail.com. Otherwise, like I said, keep an eye on my shops. Keep an eye on my Vamp live sales, because I'm always bringing things to those sales. And it's typically the best price before they get posted to an online shop. I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, because my fees are much lower over there. So I do like to be able to bring things at a better price there. So with that, like I always say, give yourself grace, give others grace, because a kind word, a smile is going to go a very long way. Everybody's having a very hard time these days, so we can all use a little bit of kindness, right? Doesn't cost anything to be kind. All right, I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye now.